Sorry I'm on this weird schedule at the moment, but we'll try to get it fixed at some point. As of right now, though, my local playgroup saw this deck and straight up told me that if I did not play it, they would riot. I truly do not know what a lot of these cards do. I don't know what this card does. I don't know what this card does. I vaguely know what this card does. I vaguely know what this card does. And I'm going to be surprised, and I'm going to read them whenever I draw them. Also, I find it kind of weird that, like, there's a forest in the deck, but the only green cards are the naturalize in the sideboard, yet there's not a basic land to get Deshandra's Defeat as well. For some reason, that just feels really awkward to me, especially with, like, so many Field of Runes and stuff in the format, and the fact that we're running Renegade maps. But I mean, we do have a lot of things that, like, make treasures and stuff, so, like, hopefully that won't be an issue. I just thought it was just, like, kind of odd. Like, how do you decide that the natural or the forest is good enough but the mountain's not? I just just thought that was kind of odd. I realize you have the red sources in the Spire Bluff Canal, but it's like not something you can get with the Field of Rune. I don't know. It's not something you can get with the map. Hey, Tezzeret, what's up? Oh, you just played this dude? Oh, are they still on this deck? I really just don't know how this deck works. Let's read some. Well, it's too late. The match already started. We'll read the cards when we draw them. We're destined to make many players. This looks like a hand. Wait, we don't have black mana. Whatever. There's enough artifacts in this deck. So he's still on this deck? That means he really likes it, I guess. Maybe I'm not supposed to keep this hand without a single black source, but... Oh god. The fun police. Why is it always the fun police when we play these, like, little fun decks? And when we play decks that, like, are good at beating, like, the mono red decks, we just don't get paired versus them at all, ever. I can't even block this turn. Oh yeah, that has to be terrible. I don't even know if the Black-White Vampires deck can win, can it? Maybe the go wide, the wider Black-White Vampires maybe can? I just don't think I can block. Pretty sure I just have to take 3. Because it's the only way that we know we can cast this weapon craft, and the weapon craft feels like it's pretty important. What in the hell do you do? You do nothing. Alright, well we figured that out. We've read a card and it does absolutely nothing. So this is going to work with some other card we have. So we're actually going to have to read our other cards before we play this. I'm guessing you work with our Sphinx. That I also vaguely know what does. I think we have to just go ahead and pop one of these. It's an easy block if he attacks with that. Alright, here we go. Let's read this. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. The opponent separates those into 2 piles. I don't know if I'm going to need to play this turn. Yeah, that's going to take forever. So, just can't block? Again? Just attacking with that? I guess we're taking it then? Holding it, keeping up the metallic rebuke? Hasta la Vega. I don't know what that means, if that was a cuss or something, or not even a word. I apologize. I just made a sound that I heard on a movie. What do you do again? So these things are sphinxes? Hot dang. I just can't cast this yet, right? I mean, if we draw land that comes into play untapped, we're doing it. I like the idea of us doing it. What? Leave that little dude alone. So that means he's wanting to sack the Beaumont Creator. I think I'm just going to kill the Beaumont. I don't want him to draw 2 cards. Well, he didn't draw the card, so that means this card in his hand, whatever it is good. Woohoo! We're doing it! I don't actually know what we're doing, but we're doing it. Alright, what do you do? Reveal the top 4 cards of your library, opponent separates those, and I get to put 1 in my hand and the rest into the graveyard. What else do you do? Or another Sphinx. Hot dang. So we get to get one of these for free. No matter what he does, we get to get one of these in the land. Right, so choose a pile to put in my hand. I choose you. We're doing stuff. Ah, we bricked off. We still get a fatal push in another land though, so that's not that bad. I choose you. Alright. We've had our fun. We definitely have to draw something, and there's a high chance that he's got like a Hazard in his hand or a Chandra, because like he didn't choose to discard last turn, so there's about no chance that this isn't a prime time player. So we'll go ahead and protect our life total. Ooh, that has to do something, right? So you're going to be a really cool Sphinx? Actually, that's just probably not great then. Do we just play this for 1 in case we hit something? Yeah, I think we just play this for 1 in case we don't hit something. What's this adjust? They added adjust. I don't know what that is. I think we just play this for 1 because... Well, 2 technically because of the other thing. Ooh! We can play this big thing. And then we get to go really silly, right? Could have just played it for 0 and got 1 counter on it, I guess, but definitely taking this big thing. Oh, I have no clue what's in this hand that this isn't more valuable. Keeping this one, and I'm playing this thing. Guess I should play my land. Oh, I've already played my land. These are legendary creatures. Oh. I didn't know those were legendary. I should have paid more attention, but we have now learned. We have now learned. Lessons learned. At least it didn't matter in a more important game. Oh, hello, friends. I know what Sphinx we're taking. I just gotta be getting mad at this point. Why, you're gonna let us have both of those? That feels so good for me. I can cast those for free. Hey, Dong, what's up? Guess I'll take this one then. What do you do? Do nothing. Oh, no, you kill Hazard. You definitely do something. I'll dare keep the one that gives me life, though, I think. Ooh. No, we're taking this one. I choose you. Alright. I think we can successfully attack. This feels like a safe attack. Alright. We assembled Voltron this game. Don't want you, don't want you. Don't need you. Alright. So we assembled Voltron this game. Man, you gotta love Voltron. Alright. Oh, I don't know if we're supposed to beat the mono red decks, but we're gonna bring in this thing. We're gonna bring in these things. We're gonna bring in these things. Potentially gonna bring in this stuff, but probably not. But I do want to leave it over here as these are like things that seem like reasonable options. If you play enough crap, they concede. Solved it. Play enough crap, and they done. I think Essence Scatters are reasonable options in this match as well. Alright, what's probably not reasonable in this match? Why do I just feel like this whole combo stuff's too convoluted for this match? Kind of feel like we don't ever win if we don't have the combo stuff going. I don't think I want these treasure maps. I really think they're too slow versus mono red. Not sure if I want rebukes or if I want essence scatters or if I want neither. No worries, Sparrows. We're kind of playing a meme deck anyway, so it's probably better that people don't see me stream tonight. Probably better that people don't see me streaming. I have no idea what else I want to take out. I feel like all of these cards seem reasonable. Hey Gio, how are you doing? I have no idea what to take out. I have a minute to sit here and like look at these cards and try to figure out what they do. Probably taking out a Metallic Rebuke. I just take out both of them, bring in the Essence Scatter. What is this hot pile? Hater! We won game one! It's not a hot pile, it's genius! You didn't show up in time to watch this combo. Alright, this thing looks absolutely atrocious, doesn't it? Let's keep it. What can go wrong? All we have to do is draw like 4 lands, and they need to be colored sources. We got this. See? Step 1. Matthew Folks has got me on his auto host list. Jesus, we've made it! We've made it! We're officially streamers! Thank you, Matthew. I'm just trolling, you know that. Much love. Not that you can hear me, you're probably at the gym or drinking milk or something. You know, just casual map things, you know, the gym, drinking milk, etc. I think I'm just going to jam this. I don't really have anything better to do with my mana this turn anyway, and for the some miracle reason that it survives next turn, you make servos, right? Yeah. For some miracle reason that you survive, I want you to be able to turn on this weapon craft better. But I assume you're just dead no matter what I call. Let's see what they play here. Well, Weaponcraft Enthusiast is good versus that. Dave C is also auto-hosting me. There must be nobody on tonight for me to be getting the fatty auto-hosts. But I do appreciate it. Dave's... You should definitely follow both of those young'uns if you've not followed them. You should follow Geo and Spyros as well if you haven't followed them. All of them are good people and good streamers. What? Rude. 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 A million times rude. And they ticked it up for mana. That's when you know you feel bad. Woo, 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 woo. This card's fun here. Would definitely block, I think. Wow. Not given the opportunity to block. That's a fun one. Right on time, Forest Areno. What am I going to discard? Let's think about what I'm going to discard. It's like, all of my cards are kind of good right now. It hurts my soul to discard a Walking Ballista. I actively need the land. Maybe I don't discard anything with this hand. Is that even something that's reasonable, not discarding with this hand? Yeah, I don't think I'm discarding. Definitely killing that, but I don't think I'm discarding. Guess we could get rid of Sphinx. We're not anywhere near playing it, are we? Fine, we'll get rid of Sphinx. I don't know if I should have, but... I have changed my mind again. Yeah, but we only had 3 lands, so I didn't feel like I could get rid of it yet. I have no idea why there's a single forest in this deck. Like, I know there's 2 naturalizes in the sideboard, but like, how do you come to the determination that you want a basic forest for your 2 sideboard slots and not a basic mountain for your 2 sideboard slots? Is the opponent coming for me? Nah, opponent's not coming for me, are they? I think I'm just going to take the 2 and block this thing. Maybe they'll play something like a... Oh. Maybe they just won't play anything. Told you we'd get another one of those by the time we needed it. Up she goes. We now have a Tezzeret. I don't know if our opponent realizes this, but we're like doing things. What kind of cards would be annoying right now? I guess a Land Glorybringer would be one of the more annoying things he could do. Hey, Quiz. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Assumed they're killing Walking Ballista, but they might not be. Could just block with this. Leaves my land turned on for the following turn. Think I like that. Guess I don't really need to turn that land on though. So this could have just been bad actually. I just don't need that land at all, do I? Yeah, I'd still rather have a Walking Ballista. They have a second Glorybringer. How bad is this going to be? Oh gosh, would a second Glorybringer be bad? JK. Definitely taking this thing. If I had the Arcane thingy, I might would consider the other card, but since we don't, we're not going to at all. So they had two, aka worst case scenario. Our life total is still relatively high though. I think I want my mana so I can use Devraska's Contempt. That one's exerted, that one's not, so... screw it. Guess we'll just pass. Actually... yeah, we're just gonna pass and hold up the Contempt for like a Hazoret. Oh god, they have another one? How do we beat 3 of them? It's just not reasonable. That's totally not reasonable. They even got this thing to like come back out of the graveyard. I guess we can keep saving the Fatal Push for that, but... the third one of those is going to be tough. Tough. This thing can technically that his turn, I guess, so... won't use it yet. Try to force him to exert or something. Not actually sure what we even want to draw now. I mean, obviously we want to draw one of our other Contempts for this, but other than that, I'm not sure what we can draw. Assuming the cards in his hand are relevant anyway. He's got this thing out of the graveyard if he has one more land. Even if we have the Contempt, we're still at 5 facing a 4/4. I guess I also want to play both my things. So I play both my things. Don't really know why. Oh, it's a Tezzeret. Alright, so we just have no out. 3 Glory Bringers and a Tezzeret. I don't think there's anything we can do to try to solve that problem either. Like, maybe these cards are better. You think this combo is just too cute? Like, can we win really without this combo? Maybe we just don't want cards like this. I just kind of try to be like a bad blue-black control deck. Sure. Bad blue-black control deck, go. It's kind of a lengthy game and he didn't show us a braid. I wonder if we really can bring these in. Lengthy blue-black control deck, go. I guess we keep it. I mean, it's just not good. It's fine if the Walking Ballista doesn't die, but like then we don't even have mana if it does. So that's just bringing all the counter spells is what we did, but the odds of him having something here are pretty high. Sand was really bad, but I just feel like a lot of these hands are going to be really bad with this deck. So, land, please. That's not a land. Come on, deck. We already put ourselves at a disadvantage even playing this deck. You can give us lands. What if I signed up for a friendly or competitive league? I really hope I picked friendly with this deck. Oh yeah, we're on our way. Our entire world revolves around this Walking Ballista. Alright, well that gives us something that's actually worth killing. Just fun. Still taking 4 damage? Alright, deck. Wah, 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 wah. 23 lands and 2 renegade maps. I kind of... It was a greedy keep. It was probably a bad keep. I would say we're closing in on no chance, though. Silent Gravestone? Because he saw a Scarab God? I like it when people sideboard versus your plan B. That's pretty clearly not plan A of this deck. The fact that they didn't play anything else here is beyond scary. That could be worse. Could be worse. Casual worst card in the deck. Well, our hand ended up being really powerful. Well, that card doesn't matter at least. It's a blank, but now he's playing Glorybringers and we can't win. He can attack us for 8 before we even have enough mana to deal with it. Alright. Please, please be a friendly league. Sweet, we're in a friendly league. Still have a chance. Did I not sideboard this in? I think I did, didn't I? Yeah, we did. We had 3 of these in the deck. So we definitely sideboarded it in. So how's everybody doing this morning? What? Get out of here, Firefox. Nobody cares. We will play first. We will keep you. We appear to be a weird blue-black control deck. Interesting. No, we probably can't beat any Prairie Stream deck. Maybe if it's like a monument deck or something we could. I think I'm going to get a double black. There's more of those in the deck than blue. Can't really interact with GPG at all. With the exception of Scarab Daddy. Kinda just want to kill this and attack. I don't think I need 1 mana for anything. What's my ultimate do? Yeah, I don't really care about that ultimate, I don't think. We can play Scarab God next turn either way. If we had a land, it even turns on Fatal Push. Oh wow, you're going to cast out that? That feels like a win. You must have a lot of cast outs. Rest in peace, land. Maybe that was a bad play. Maybe I'm supposed to just get the artifact and go on about my day. Because we now seem too slow to do anything. Felt like we had a chance till we didn't hit the land. Now it just feels like extremely bad for us. I kind of want to kill this. Definitely feel like I have to play Scarab God. I feel like leaving that in play is just risking things that I shouldn't have to risk. We do have a couple of naturalizes in our sideboard. It's your time to shine, friendos. Well, they put the GPG in the graveyard. Not good. Not good. I think that means I almost have to take this, even though I don't really want it. I think just attack with it all, right? Don't care what block he makes, he doesn't have a good one. Oh my god, he didn't kill my thing, he only killed his thing. I wasn't paying attention. That was terrible. Ignore what you just saw, everybody. You did not see what you just saw. I'm a trash can. On a positive note, I don't think that Fatal Push matters whatsoever. It doesn't mean it wasn't a very bad play. It was still a very bad play. I just don't know if it mattered. Actually, kind of mattered quite a bit, didn't it? Yeah, that was a game-costing mistake, probably. Certainly don't want out of review. So if we kill this, attack with everything, he blocks this, and this, and he's taking one. So he blocks three things. He's taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, but they're gaining 1 life. So we do not kill Vilm, and we put this in the graveyard? That's not how we win, is it? I guess it forces them to have a Wrath of God of some kind? Like, putting this in the graveyard is not that important? Actually, putting this in the graveyard is probably pretty brutal. Alright. If I just attack with everything, we're going to block 1, 2, 3, and they're going to take 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Alright, fine. I'll just attack with this. I don't want to put the champion of Wits in their graveyard while they don't have another creature over there. Any like Fumigate or anything absolutely slays us. This has got a good chance of slaying us too. Yep, the Hidden Angel of Invention, so like now we have to hit the Vraska's Contempt. Which is what we've been looking for. That was brutal. What mistake did I make a minute ago? Oh yeah, I wasted a Fatal Push. A Fatal Push that would have won the game. Everything but Vraska's Contempt goes on bottom. So I'd rather play you. Just call zombie. Well, that one doesn't help a lot, so at least that's good. Let's make a bit of a risky play here. I don't feel like they've played like they have a cast out. I don't think they played like they had a cast out, so I thought that was kind of safe-ish. Now we are scrying a bunch of cards to the bottom, though. Bottom of library, bottom of library, bottom of library, top of library. Well, first of all, let's see if we're lethal. Let's do the math. So if we kill this, we attack with everything. They block 3 things, so they block our biggest 3. Oh yeah, they're beyond dead, right? Assuming they have nothing good in their hand. So we're going to be at 13, blocking 3 things. They're going to be blocking this, this, and this. So they're going to be taking 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, just a million. Feels so quiet in here. They have a Settle the Wreckage or something we just lose. We're not going to play around it because we can't beat it long term anyway. Long term with this card getting ready to flip, we're just not going to win if the game gets extended much further than this. So I'd rather just go for the kind of risky play now as opposed to feeling like I have no chance to win it at all later. So I feel like I probably want this card. Kind of want this. Kind of want this. Probably want these things. What don't I want? Probably don't care enough about the fatal pushes, even though they do have like some number of like fairground wardens and stuff. Probably shave on some walking ballistas, but I'm not sure. I really kind of want to keep most of the combo intact. Maybe some of the Tezzerets can get shaved because we can't really defend them very well anyway if they get their stuff going. Yeah, I just don't feel like we're taking a very long game, so. Hand's fine. All these hands are so interesting with this deck, I think. I think I actually want that as well. Like, we have 6 drops and stuff in our deck. We even have colorless lands in our deck. That's sick. A GPG in already. Huh. I feel like there's a good chance that our opponent has a counterspell here. Maybe I was supposed to play Scavenging Grounds and just pass, but... at least bluff the fact that we have something that can be to refurbish. Bottom. Bottom. We'll play this one. Found colorless lands in our 3-color deck. Really? You're gonna cast out that? That's so sad. Makes me so sad. It's really hard for me just to win if they just like slam an angel. Definitely taking 2. Hey, JF Fiction. How are you doing? I think I'm gonna start with this. I'm just kind of like pretending I have a bunch of spells I don't. Could just slam this and see what happens, but that's probably not good enough. I just feel like that's not good enough, but whatever. We'll just use the Scavenging Grounds end of turn probably and then slam it. Oh, did Andrea write about this? Let me go check out Channel Fireball. I didn't know that he wrote about this deck. Oh, he didn't write about this deck. He just wrote 2 other articles. Oh no, he did? I think I actually want this in the graveyard, but I'll go ahead and do this first anyway. Oh wow, he mentioned my stream? Holy crap. I have to check that article out. Do you mind telling me which one it is? I've been a little under the weather this week, so I've not read any articles yet. Wow, that's sick. I knew he'd mentioned Matt stream in the one I'd read or skimmed or whatever. Like Matt is great. Can't wait till he logs on later. Drea is the hero of men, though. Yeah, there's Matt. Yeah, see, the Matt I was talking about. You should definitely check out this guy's stream because he's probably... I think he's, personally, in my opinion, the best Magic streamer on Twitch, especially if you care mostly about standard content like I do. Just go take the counter spells. Like I saw everybody mentions Matt. I see his name pop up in all sorts of people's articles. It reminds me. I don't know why this hasn't been done already. Where are you at here? Okay, I assumed it was Matt. Because I was going to say, Andrea is always checking out Matt's stream. For good damn reason. Matt's the hero of men. Alright. So I kind of want to be able to cast everything. If I play this, I just can't. I might try something this turn with the Contempt and the Negate. Let's see if this resolves. I was thinking about just trying to like blow him out in combat, but I don't feel like that would be worth it because he would just get to buy his thing back anyway. Play poorly at GPs, to be honest. I guess I'm going to hold that until we draw the other part of our combo. So much positivity in this chat. The Metallic Rebukes might actually just suck in this match. Especially now that he knows about it. I guess it kind of stops him from playing the thing for 7 for a while, but that's about it. The GPG. So much positivity. I guess I can counterspell that. I don't really want to. Let's put it in his graveyard, dude. It's probably better for him in his graveyard than in play. Arcane adaptation, please? Ooh. Well, we asked for it. I don't know how much it's going to matter. Hey, Callie. Opponent probably has to read said card. Can't blame him if he does. I certainly had to read it. Get him some servos and now a bunch of cards. One of these cards may do something. You don't know. Ooh. Another redraw. It's kind of funny that like I'm going off and I just don't think it's good enough versus our opponent who's not really doing anything. Alright, we'll take this pile. Ooh, the Scarab God. That card will be useful. Kinda just want to take the weapon craft enthusiast. We'll get to another scarab god, right? Yeah, I want the lands anyway. Try. I put a scarab god in my graveyard. I'm a maniac. Told you we'd get to another scarab god. Now he doesn't know what to do. He was like, wait a minute. You didn't take the last scarab god. Alright, we'll take this scarab god since this is the last one in the deck. Sphinx. Well, that was probably a pretty easy decision for him. Yeah, I like Brad's streams too. I wonder why he stopped. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and play my land pre-combat. Or sorry, before I play this thing. Like, I thought he was gonna stream a bunch and then like he just kinda like quit. Oh, fair enough. That makes perfect sense. I choose you. Alright, we'll take the Vraska's Contempt. Actually, would you just take Duress in this spot? What the heck does Duress do in this spot? Sure, we'll take Duress. We'll take this one too. Alright, we still have 2 counter spells up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and Duress him. Fumigate, Refurbish, but there's nothing in his graveyard, and a Cast Out. Alright, well, we have to be careful. There's only 11 cards left in our library. I think I'm just going to attack for 4. Who cares? We fucking got 3 of them. Oh, that was a play mistake. I should have played the Walking Ballista, probably. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to attack. He knows our hand, so he knows that's not going to come back. So that's kind of a weird block, I think. Oh, he's just going to mill me out. Sure. He's got a Rivulet. He's got this. So we have to win on our next combat step. Oh, we're dead AF. I just don't want any of this crap. I basically discarded cards at random. We went too deep and we milled ourselves in a game that I thought we'd already won. 1, 2, 3, 4. It only wins by smashing face. There's a Marionette Master, but I don't think we can do anything with the Marionette Master here, so. There is a Marionette Master, though. Maybe we can draw it. That's not it. So we don't get another draw step at all. So we should definitely just go for it, right? And then figure out what in the world we can do. He should just mill us for 7, though, when I play this. Like, he should just mill us for 7 right now, right? And, like, we just never draw it. Yeah, he's going to. Alright, so we're dead. Never mind. For some reason, we're not dead. For some reason, we're not dead. We're definitely going to play this thing. +1/+1 on everything? Yeah, he needs the counters. So just have to attack with everything now, right? We have played a land, yes. Are you counting that the walking ballista gets some 1 counter on it for free? He's just going to take a bunch of damage here. Then he's going to go to 9. This says whenever a dude does a thing, right? So we're going to play this for 2. And we're just going to -1 on this, -1 on this, and he's going to take another 7. Is that it? We know he has a cast out in his hand, I think, so we're going to hold up to negate. We just have to do it for 2, right? I think we just have to do it for 2. Yeah. Wait, he takes 10? Apparently I'm reading something wrong. Oh, this is power equal to his power. Alright, well, either way, 10's still enough. Well, that's fair. We can play Mimic for 1, but we didn't have to. Good call. We can play Mimic for 1, so we're dealing 15 to him. Well, now we're dealing, we can deal 20 to him? Yeah, we can deal 20 damage to him. Because, like, we remove that, and they take 5. So we have to negate. Remove it on that one. Move it on that one. Actually, we can deal 21 to him. How the hell did we get... Alright, so opponent should have probably killed us, and he chose not to. So that was cool. He let us find the last Marionette Master. Alright, that was fun. It was like a complicated puzzle that I almost missed. Unfortunately, our round 1 opponent just destroyed us. Our mono red opponent took no mercy on our soul. The thing that I'm still confused about this deck is, like, how do you decide you want a basic forest to, like, get with your field of rune, your opponent's field of runes, and your renegade maps, but you don't want a basic mountain? Like, how did you choose that the forest was more important than the mountain? I know you've got, like, the canals, but, like, you could have, I don't know. I just find that really, really odd. I don't know why that strikes me as so odd, but it just does. That's almost as convoluted as the blue-red gifts wins we were getting last night. Oh yeah, we got paired versus mono red round 1, and it was not a pretty sight. They absolutely wrecked us. I don't think I can keep this hand. You got like 2 big 6-drops in it? Alright, this hand's much better. I feel like this deck wants more renegade maps in it. I'm just gonna put that on bottom. The mono red fun police just wrecking my face. Probably going to use the treasure map as opposed to playing the arcane adaptation. Oh god. No, not the control builds. I'm glad you enjoyed it. All I need is some Drake. I don't know how we beat a control deck, especially if like a slow draw. We have to have so many things go right for this to work. Just none of them are going to go right. I think I'm actually going to use the treasure map now. Take care, Matt. See you when you're on later. I don't want that either. Hope this is one of those times where I just like try to cast this spell and my opponent doesn't exactly know what it does. He's just like, I'm not going to counter that. That card's terrible. I hope this is one of those times where opponent's just like, I'm not countering your terrible card. Sweet. He did not counter our terrible card. It's like, that card does nothing. My Field of Ruin, his Field of Ruin. You gotta like it when your opponent lets one of your combo pieces resolve because, like, it doesn't do anything. Hey, Jimmer, I apologize, but thank you for following. I guess we're just gonna take a draw step here. He still just doesn't know what we're doing, right? Hey, Ailey, what's up? He probably just has another one, right? I'm still going to go ahead and use the treasure map. Still just using it. I don't even care. Well, you'd be useful if we had stuff. He could have like the card that like bounces things and stuff, so I just don't want to give him an opportunity to like untap and like consign it. And I think it's called Consign Oblivion or whatever. Just don't want to give him an opportunity to use that at all. Opponent doesn't know we're a combo deck. Getting ready to go off. We're going to draw it. I can feel it. Do I want to scry this turn? Nah. Vraska's Contempt? I probably should have scried once I missed. What do you do? That doesn't help too much, does it? Could have tapped my mana better, I guess. Maybe I should have scried. I would have had enough mana to, You have to have untapped mana. Don't forget you bad talk Tezzy. Well, it kind of didn't do anything, right? It's just going to soak up 5 damage and do nothing. Or it's going to soak up a Vraska's Contempt. Who knows? It certainly doesn't look like it's going to do anything this game. Don't you bad talk, Tezzy. Sorry, we love Tezzy. The hell's this? You're casting more things? Huh. They got Glimmer, Hieroglyphic, Moment of Craving, Censor, and Champion of Wits. What are they not playing? Whirler of Inventions. Whirler of Inventions. That's the card that we need to break this deck out for a green puzzle knot. Oh god, your opponent's going deep. It's like he's playing the old, the really old, what you call it list. We just like can't ever beat a counter spell, can we? I don't even know if it's good to put that in the graveyard. We have counter spells in our deck, I guess. None of these things we're drawing are those counter spells, though. You only want to attack it with Champion. You only want... I don't even know if I'd save it from Champion. Or sorry, try to save it from Champion. You did in fact only attack it with Champion. Do we want to try to save this? I'm going to because it like taps him out, I guess. If it resolves. If it doesn't resolve, it gets a random counterspell out of his hand. There's only one Field of Ruin in the deck, so we can't ever get rid of Azcanta. You're just not going to resolve, right? Guess I'm going to put you on the bottom because there's just no chance you resolve. I don't know what I'm looking for then. Guess I'm looking for a counterspell. I play you. I guess. Alright. Hey, now we have a counterspell to try to protect it with. What fun. He's going to give us 2 cards. That's even more fun. I'm taking the Metallic Rebuke no matter what he gives me. Guess we're taking this. Kinda want this and I want this, but like this gives us another go. Feel like I want these 2 cards more. Go ahead and play this because it sets up being able to like steal things now. Some opponent has to have had enough of our bullshit and like start casting their spells, right? We can actually contempt here. which is hilarious. We don't want any of these. I guess we probably take this card. Okay, they're done. They've saw enough. Opponents have saw enough. I guess opponent's hand was like really, really, really bad, and they're like, "I've had enough of your bullshit." I think this was an early concession. Opponent probably didn't realize this was legendary and thought we were getting ready to go super off, or like maybe they just didn't have a counterspell for Tezzeret. I don't know. He knows we had. He knows we had quite a few answers to the Scarab God, though. Okay, I'll take it. Is it a good deck? All signs point to it's the best deck that was ever a deck. No, in all seriousness, I highly doubt it's a good deck. The hell did I just turn on? Come on, Aggro Fiend. Just having some fun. Killing some folks, doing some things. Clearly best deck, right? I guess I don't want these. He's going to have like... I'm going to take out the things I just took out, and he's just going to casually have a Clint Siphoner, and I'm going to feel absolutely horrible. Yeah, really. Our opponent had a Scarab God for multiple turns. We had an Unnash for half of a turn. He was done. Dunzo. We give up. Unnash. Alright. I guess we're mulliganing this. Oh god, this hand's equally bad. It's got like all the cards that we don't want, too. Okay. Let's keep our hand with gold spells and only colorless sources of lands. Let's go. Let's go. We got this. I may cast that Metallic Mimic. Haven't decided. Well, I mean, obviously, we're just having fun. We're not being serious about like saying that. So I was right. He did. Oh, never mind. He brought that thing in. Makes Walking Ballista a lot better. All right, I'm just gonna bring this thing in, I think. Maybe he's got a bad enough draw that we can just like try to aggro him down or something. What? We have Invocation Scarab Gods in our hand. You calling this a budget? That's just rude. You ruined all of our fun, friendo. I have to try to play this pre-combat because if he has the removal spell, we are going to be sad. But we did put 6 power in play. Like, maybe he's not expecting that. Or maybe he just, like, untaps and plays Gonti. Who knows? Could be anything. Even a Gonti. We have this thing this game, though. It was not a Gonti. Things are looking up. That's a quick clock. Opponent better be getting jiggy with it. He can put himself at 6 right now, or he can just cast Glimmer. Well, he can have Glimmer. We're going to save our 1 Metallic Rebuke for when it matters the most. No? Ooh, that card's almost good. Yeah, we won game 1. Your guess is as good as mine, Hal. I'm just playing my Scarab God and attacking him for 6 and giving him all sorts of things to worry about. I don't care that this flips. He was untapping into Torrential Gearhulk mana regardless. Opponent had enough. We cast Unnash or whatever it's called. He didn't want no more. Dress? Well, that's just a stone brick. What is your plan now, friendo? A river's rebuke. You got me. Oh, you got me so good. When you hate your opponent. I guess we play this one. I don't want to just play Scarab God and like letting Vraska's contempt it or whatever. I feel like I'm just going to play this. Could play this and this both and then just like let him do whatever he wants, but that kind of feels bad too. So it's between playing this and playing this and leaving up a counterspell. Everybody says to play the Mimic. I will listen to chat. Servo. Everybody says to do this, so we will listen to chat. Okay, he's done. Never mind. They're not terrible because he's got the temple, right? Like, they get a block in and they can gain some life. Alright, opponent had enough. Opponent had enough. Opponent's just offended that he had to play versus these cards. How the hell do I have 91 viewers? Who in the hell hosted me? Hey, Phoenix, thank you for the follow. That's fair. Metallic Mimic New Overlords. I don't even know how to look and see who has me hosted. So somebody definitely had to host. Alright, we'll keep this hand. I don't know who it was though. My thing over here is not telling me anything. Like it told me earlier that you and Dave C were both auto-hosting me, but the one tool I have doesn't even show the auto-host on it. Thank you very much, Panda. Because I'm not. Does this count as playing standard? Does this deck count as playing standard? Modern is over for today, so some people went here. People like watching train wrecks. I'm down. Oh yeah, we got absolutely crapped on by Mono Red. We got a game though, which was beyond surprising. And then game 2, he went turn 5 Glorybringer, turn 6 Glorybringer, turn 7 Glorybringer, and turn 8 we both kind of dirtled around and didn't. Or sorry, game 3 we both kind of dirtled around and didn't do anything. And then when we almost got to an even board state, we wasn't quite at an even board state, but when we almost got there, he had Glorybringer and a Tezzeret left. But like, the redneck tragedy is caught on. This is definitely not standard. I don't know how we beat any of these decks with islands in them. It's worse than I thought. Still think I want to draw land, so I'm not going to pop the treasure map just yet. We did beat GPG with 0 cards in their library. That opponent's got to be upset. Thank you, Panda, and thank you, Douglas, and thank you, Phoenix, all for the follows. Pretty sure I'm just going to untap and slam this Tezzeret no matter what. Oh, especially, it's GPG again. Man, I've got paired versus a lot of GPG decks this week. Like, I've got paired versus an absolute ton of these GPG decks. It 5-0'd once, right? It at least 5-0'd once. I still think I want to land, so... I'm going to wait on the map because of that. Alright, well, we're just going to play Tez. Mono Green 5-0'd more than once. Because somebody 5-0'd with it, then I stole it and 5-0'd with it at least the following week. So it's 5-0'd at least more than once. You know, our Sphinxes are like considerably worse without our arcane thingy. It felt pretty good versus that deck, believe it or not. Like, obviously my sample size is small. We only got paired versus it twice in our league. But it honestly felt like it was doing reasonable things. Like, it was pretty fast. And it felt like it couldn't beat a Scarab God, obviously, if it was from behind. Like, there was just no way it was ever coming back from being behind. But like, your build's like down to like 3 fatal pushes and stuff now, and it felt like we had a chance when we didn't draw them. Oh, blah blah blah. He hit the GPG off the search for Ascanta. We were having fun. I thought we had a chance to win this game, and then that just happened. Hey, Animar Morta, thank you for the follow. I don't know the guy's name. Like, I can't pronounce it at all. We thought we had a chance. Stupid search for Ascanta is too good. I don't think I'm supposed to leave up Scavenging Ground for that, like, simple corner case thing. Feels to me like I'm just never supposed to hold that up. Maybe they have nothing. We play on. They probably have a way to put more things in their graveyard, but like, this is our one way that like maybe we can get somewhere. I don't even know what we could get though, because even if we draw a removal for the angel, there's just going to be more angels and more angels. No, he made it a 5-4. Why did you have to make it a 5-4? And we couldn't ping it in response either because the other angel in play already gave it +1/+1. So we have to have a decent draw here. I guess we can just cast this thing. Guess I can stall a turn, maybe? 4/4, 12/12 tramplers, yeah? Accurate. What if I'm just not supposed to show my opponent any more cards? Oh god! Alright. Well, he wasn't close to getting anywhere this game. Taking whichever one has this in it. Assuming it's not by itself. Is there a chance that we could still do this? Like, maybe if all of our cards are bad, we could? I'm spending a lot of time into figuring out which 2 lands we get to draw. Alright, I guess we're taking this pile then. Yeah, we can still win, but I mean, he's got to be pretty thin on cards for us to win, right? Like, if he has nothing, maybe we can draw like a Contempt. Like maybe block contempt still a dude or something. Not really sure. He left a card on top. That's bad news bears for the home team. Yeah. It's definitely bad news bears for the home team when he kept a card on top. Oh, he's taking Scarab God. Alright. I still feel like that gives me a chance. We definitely blocked the 5/4 if he attacks. No attacky with the 5/4. What's that do? That has to do something. Guess that's just worse than that in our deck. Opponent gets to see us go off now. Ooh, more going off. We can take the weapon craft, and that gives us 12 more cards to find a contempt. Like, we're not dead, we're just like really dead. Not dead, we're really dead. Whee! Alright. This gives us another redraw at the least without using our mana, so we can still leave Contempt up if we hit it. Oh, he's going to give us both? Ah. Picking whichever side has the Walking Ballista. Because this is a free redraw. And right now I think Contempt's pretty much the only card that we can... Ooh, wait. This does something. What does this do? Get out of my way, cards. We gotta count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 artifacts in play. So that kills this, but that's not enough. Alright, I guess we'll choose this one then. Well, we have 5, but we get to go again. And we'll find a Tezzeret later if we actually want one. We're just going to mill ourselves again, right? So we take the Walking Ballista here because it's pretty much the exact same thing, except we can get 2 counters on the Walking Ballista the other way. So we're definitely going to take this pile. I don't think he understands that the Walking Ballistas don't have to have mana used on them. Yeah, we choose you. Alright, so we're not dead this turn. We've got enough counters to kill one of these attacking thingies. We're not dead. I don't know how we're going to win, but we're not dead. Unless he's got another angel or something, maybe. I guess I'll take this one. I mean, we've effectively milled ourselves to death, and I don't know how we win, but we're not dead. By the way, we've still not found our Vraska's Contempt. Oh, we did it! Our Vraska's Contempt. We're still alive. We're still alive, and there's nothing our opponent can do about it. Suck it, opponent. Holy shit, I want to play this at Friday Night Magic. We've made a believer, friends. Alright, are we supposed to attack this turn? We have to like give up a lot of our resources to attack. I don't think I want to attack. I think we get to make better plays if we don't attack this turn. I still don't think we win. It was just fun to do something. There's not enough turns in the game for all of those, are they? Like, I'm still pretty sure we just lose here, but it was fun not to die. Maybe we can find some kind of Marionette Master kill? I'm not really sure. Probably not, because he's probably got Fumigate, right? Just feels like there's a good chance he has Fumigate. Marionette him for 4 million. I mean, it's really hard to get the Marionette Masters going off when the Mimics were playing. I told you you'd have this stupid card. Ah, frustration. Now we only have 14 cards left in our library to win this game. I don't think we can. I think we kind of just shot our load. If he doesn't have anything, we probably can. I should hold control. I should hold control and save the time. Still a Marionette Master left in our deck. I don't think I care that they're just gaining life here. This is just dumb, by the way, because, like, it'd be hilarious if they counterspelled their own Fumigate with, like, a Spell Pierce or something now. How hilarious would that be, really, if they just, like, Spell Pierce that? Sure. I'm trying to decide whether I'm going to go ahead and sacrifice this to get rid of this forever as well. I think I'm going to. Like, they're kind of on fumes at the moment. Well, this is that deck. I do not know what we're doing. I guess I can't cast this first or we'll mill ourselves. Wonder if I was supposed to keep my second arcane adaptation for a spot like this. I mean, I just have to do this and make servos, right? Maybe not. I don't even think there's a way we can win. Maybe I'm supposed to leave it at 6 power. What the hell's left in my deck? I'm going to leave it at 6 power. Or, sorry, 6 toughness. We have 13 cards in our library. We can attack 10 times. We got this. It's okay. I don't know what you're doing either. Love it. Guess I'm just playing this. I don't necessarily know if this can even win. I used my scavenging grounds. I had a scavenging grounds in play. He kept the card on top. That's a bad sign. He knows we have the contempt too. Well, it was just a rivulet. I guess it could have been worse. He can hit us for 4. That would be brutal. Oh my god, look how good of what they hit was. Oh, they hit 3 creatures. Tilt. Thought we had a chance. We were so close. We were so close and now we're dead. We're just dead, fam. Guess I'm supposed to block with the weaponsmith? Doesn't do anything this game, right? He used to flip his search for Ascanta and everything. Well, we had our fun. We definitely had our fun, at least. Oh, they drew another cat, too. Rip. What can we do now? Alright, I play you and be sad. New plan. Play this thing and be sad. Is Tezzeret better than Walking Ballista here? Probably. Also get a Field of Runes. Another artifact. I don't think I can attack now. I think I actually have to try to defend. If he hits another rivulet, we definitely have no chance. I'm not sure that we have a chance anyway. Film having 3 cards in hand, like I feel like there's a good chance one of them to cast out, so I feel like we just have no chance anyway. Yeah, well, they didn't get anything good back at least. There's the rivulet. That is very likely just... I don't think we could win anyway, but like that probably just seals it. Because that only gives us 3 turns left. And they have a cast out. Yeah, we're definitely dead then. I'm not going to show them the Metallic Rebuke. I don't think I've showed them one yet. Yeah, I guess I've already showed them one. Alright, we just have no out then. We're dead. Too much. Alright, so we're bringing this thing in, I'm bringing this thing in, I'm bringing this thing in, I'm bringing this thing and this thing in. I think I'm bringing this thing in as well. Definitely getting rid of these. think I'm getting rid of these as well. It's what I did last round, but I'm not sure if I'm supposed to get rid of Tezzerets here. Feels like it's just really hard to protect. Because like that game, we casted in what looked like a perfect spot. We still just couldn't protect it ever. This feels really, really hard to protect. Maybe I'm wrong though. Oh yeah, no, I'm having fun. I could care less whether I lose. I'm having a lot of fun. The fact that I actually think we had a chance that game, I actually think we had a chance that game as bad as it went. Like, I think if he just drawn a few different cards there towards the end, we really had a chance. Which is mind-boggling because you wouldn't think that you would ever have a chance in that spot. Maybe I'm supposed to keep the Tezzeret in the deck, though, because, like, Marionette Master plus, like, 5 of sackable artifacts is just kind of an instant win. It just feels so hard to protect. That could be where I'm messing up, though. I could just not supposed to take that card out, maybe. Maybe I'm never supposed to take that card out. It's the first time we've ever played this deck. I've not watched anybody else play it, so, like, it's kind of a learning experience as we go. That's something that maybe I should have thought a little bit more about, though. Makes sense that you wouldn't want to take them out, I guess. Oh god, did you guys just hear my neck pop? Think I'm going to start working on flipping this. I should have played the forest. Huh. I don't think I want that this early. There's probably nothing I'm negating on 3. Opponent, you leave this alone, please. Cast Weapon, Craft Enthusiast. Hey Al, what's up? Won't be long before you see it. I think it comes off the NDA next week. If I'm not mistaken, but I think we can actually stream on it next week. I think it's next week. I don't think I want that right now either. I have to play around to refurbish. Or even a cast out on the treasure map. No, there's not Worm Coil on it. He's just trolling you. He's my League of Legends duo partner who unfortunately only streams first-person shooters now. And he used to play Magic back when Worm Coil was a card. So like he likes to mention it a lot. But no, Worm Coil is definitely not on that program. I think I'm going to use this one. Actually, I think I'm going to use this one. But if I'm not mistaken, the NDA comes off next week. Do I want a 5th? Do I want this land? This land feels a little greedy, but I think I'm actually going to keep it because it lets me play the Arcane Adaptation while leaving up Metallic Rebuke mana. So like maybe there's a chance we get to go off next turn. Started slapping him. He quit playing Magic with me. I guess we just counterspell that too, right? Even though they don't have a creature. We're kind of playing a Sphinx combo deck. Hopefully we'll be able to draw the card and you'll get to see it, but it's called Unneshed or something. I'm not sure what the card's actually called. Guess I'm just playing this, even though I can't protect it from cast out or whatever, but starting to take too much damage. Hopefully you get to see what we do, though. Oh, there you go. So basically, it lets us tutor for our whole deck for very cheap amounts of mana. Well, not tutor, but quote unquote factor fiction for our deck for very cheap amounts of mana. Nothing in any graveyards. Didn't have a cast out or anything. That's kind of weird. Guess we'll just play this then. I don't want to attack, do I? He could have settled a wreckage or anything. I just don't think I want to attack. I think your goal when you play this game is just kind of like try to extend the game as long as you can without getting too far behind when you play this deck. And like losing the Scarab God right there would be absolutely brutal, I think. Sure. Guess they're holding up Negate. Or they just drew it this turn, one or the other. He's definitely not going to attack. I guess that's not true. He could have Chart or something, but he shouldn't attack. Please let me get a Champion of Witch trigger. I dare you. Yeah, didn't think so. That's not what we needed. That's not what we needed. Well, this isn't going very well. Might just need to play this as a blocker then. Which really, really sucks. So this is off 17 cards so far. 10 of them's been lands. Unfortunate. Would love to draw an Unnesh. Even though Unnesh is not necessarily wonderful at this point. A lot of people have Jace's defeat and stuff in their sideboard these days, so there's a good chance that I've scryed a lot of cards to the bottom earlier, didn't I? We scryed almost every card to the bottom, so I don't think it's worth using the Renegade map. Not shuffled since then, have we? I don't think so. Wah, wah, wah. Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. We now have more lands than we do life. More lands than we do life. planning felt dangerous. Ixalan's binding. Oh no! I played an older build, like back when they had a bunch of Phoenixes and a bunch of Glorybringers in them, but that's the only one I played. I guess I just can't block here, right? If I block here, I'm just dead next turn. If I take it, I'm pretty close to dead next turn. Whatever. I have more ways to kill the angel. Alright, well this is what our deck does. Now whether it'll be good enough at this point in the game, who knows. But it's what our deck does. Assuming they have no Jace's defeat. I have no idea whether it'll be good enough. Alright, well we get to keep going at least. I really need to draw a weapon craft, but if we didn't play this weapon craft earlier, we'd already be dead, so. Well, we get another redraw at it. Can also just play the Marionette Master here and get a bunch of redraws, but probably taking the Marionette Master. I got a lot of things he can do to kill us if we take the Marionette Master, but I think it's like the only chance we have to actually win. Unfortunately. Not pleased to be doing this. We have to make servos. Maybe we'll get a big enough board that he can't cast Fumigate or something. Alright, well we hit a Weaponcraft enthusiast. So we get to make a few more things at the very least. Be cool if we gained the life, but so we could still. No, I guess we can't win this turn at all, can we? Scarab Gods are relevant. Still gonna take it, but it's irrelevant. Unfortunately, we kind of needed that to line up on the same turn. Oh, I guess we'll take the Mimic. No, we're going to take the Walking Ballista. There's more Mimics in the deck than there are Walking Ballistas. There's only one more Walking Ballista in the entire deck. Yeah, like I said, I don't know if it's good enough, but what we're doing is what our deck does. So we have 17 cards left in the library. We cannot get enough triggers to win this turn. What do we do then? Just go for the 16? Yeah, if opponent has a Fumigate, we just can't win, can we? Maybe we should have kept a Metallic Rebuke earlier, but we didn't know how we were going to draw into these cards, so. I'm not worried about him killing us with damage. I'm worried about him having a Fumigate or decking us. Because there's only 17 cards left in our library. My fears are that he might deck us, not that we're going to die to damage. So we need to get 9 artifacts in our graveyard, right? Oh, I done this in a stupid order. I guess I'm just going to say something like cat here. Because I don't want any other artifact I play to get +1/+1. Oh no, that's terrible. Yeah, I done this in a just completely god-awful order. We could have won this turn, right? 1, 2, 3. So we would have had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I punted this game. We had this game won. This game was definitely won. I don't know if we... It might still be able to. What's in our deck still? We have 1 Mimic. So we still just win, right? No, that was a pretty big play mistake. I think we have to just go for the kill. I think I just figured out my deck. I legitimately feel like I just figured out this deck, and I think I figured it out too late into the combo. Doesn't matter what I take. Taking this card. 100% taking this card. 100% taking... Oh, wow. That one's a harder one. Alright, we take this card and we just win, right? We might have to do math this time. Oh, he's giving us both of those? Oh, we more than win then. Alright, so we have to play the Mimic first. We call Sphinx. Could care less. That doesn't matter. We'll put it in our hand, it just doesn't matter though. Sphinx. Dunzo. Alright, so the combo is, well, first of all, he's taking damage from our, it's just, basically he's just Marionette Master him. You throw out your entire board like this and you just Marionette Master him out of the game. It's like, I'm going to remove a counter and I'm going to shoot one of my own servos. He's going to take 2 from the Marionette Master and so on. I can kill 7 more, I can kill 8 more creatures if I have them. Oh no, it's 1 power! I messed up! I'm an idiot! I thought this was toughness. Alright, I'm just dead. I don't understand my deck. It's a fact. I do not understand my deck and I lost. Alright. We understand now and it doesn't help. Alright, we understand now and it doesn't help. I've learned. Oh god, I'm an idiot. Oh god, so embarrassing. That makes more sense when I have no idea what I'm doing, right? Hey, we won 2 rounds this event. I definitely could have won that game, I think, if I'd played differently. I didn't have to go all in that turn. I could have untapped and just drew the other Marionette Master and went all in the next turn. I should have kept a counterspell earlier in that combo to make sure he couldn't fumigate. Maybe even like drew to where I had a negate and a rebuke and then just comboed. Yeah. Punted that game, but I learned from my mistake, and learning from your mistakes is important. Right, this hand's atrocious, so let's keep it and be pretty happy that we have it. Yeah, I drew every card in my deck. I'm a champ. God, that's embarrassing. Oh, I don't want to put this video on YouTube anymore. 101 people have to watch me sit over here and be a complete idiot? Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Appreciate the love. Hey, the chief, and thank you for the follow. Apparently that was 40 minutes ago, so that was like 40 minutes of me trying to combo. Crap, I thought we'd won that game too. Like in my mind, that game was over. That we just crushed it. Wow, well, our opponent either A, didn't have a land, or B, is crazier than even I am. I think I'm just going to play this thing and go on about my day. Great Magic Online again. Alright, so he could potentially have the land. That's another island deck. That's our favorite thing to play versus. Merfolk. Merfolk sounds like something that's going to be hard for us to beat. I don't want to play versus Merfolk. Whatever it is, I'm just going to counterspell it. I'm just trying to trick you into thinking it. Fair enough. I guess I have to sack this one. Probably want double black. Not exactly sure what you do. Yeah, okay. So we have an artifact, so we can kill this thing. Wonder if I'm supposed to tick it up because I can just like jam Olnesh on the following turn. I doubt it when we have a Fatal Push in our hand. It feels like we can just try to be controlling. Whatever he plays, Tezzeret can kill too. See? Tezzeret, do your thing, bubby. Kinda want to keep this turn. Huh. Like I feel like I'm into keeping you. Man, don't we wish we'd called Walking Ballista? Now we can kill Tutus, friends. Hey, that's a Tutu. What do you do, Tutu? Oh, we got to tap mana to use you. Oh no, we can't kill you at all. It's too many triggers. We need an artifact that we can cast for 1 mana, or cast for 1 mana, sorry. What's an artifact that we can cast for 1 mana? Well, that doesn't work here, does it? Spells that target a merfolk you control cast 2 or more. I don't know, maybe I'm supposed to just kill this. Is there ever a chance that I'm supposed to just kill this? I don't know, we'll figure out how he attacks and then we'll make the decision, I guess. And probably get absolutely wrecked by like Blossoming Defense or something. The Marionette Master is a lot worse than I thought it was. Oh, that card was great. And it's like only medium great. Oh wow. I target you. Do they have Blossoming Defense? That would suck. They apparently do not. I'm just wanting to protect the Tezzeret forever. Like, if we make enough Ethereum cells, we just win the game when we play the Tezzeret. Or sorry, the Marionette Master. Like, if we can somehow get like 5 activations or something off the Tezzeret, we just win. Doesn't look like we're going to get to play that game, though. Guess we could have chump blocked. What's the right card to play now? Kind of just want to play this thing. Feels like it's the best option here. It gets slayed. It gets absolutely slayed by Unsummon, though, right? Could just play it and make tokens. If we played a 4-6 and he has Unsummoned, the Tezzeret's dead. We could just play a 1-3. I could quit caring about Tezzeret too, but like, you got to keep in mind that none of the cards in our deck are Sphinxes right now. So, with none of the cards in our deck being Sphinxes, this card gets a lot worse. Like, it's not going to find anything. Could just assume he doesn't have Blossoming Defense, because if he did, he would have probably killed this. We could just go ahead and kill this and get it out of the way. That's kind of what I'm most leaning towards. Oh, this part's easy. That part's easy, so. Just killing this is what I'm leaning towards. Nah. I want to use more mana than that, I think. That's what... That and the Vraska's Contempt are like the two plays that I'm thinking the most about. You do, you get one trigger, but you don't get the full combo. I think I'm just going to make servos here. And like load up on defense. And then like... just try to slow the game down as much as we possibly can. You get one trigger, but we don't get the full combo, is what I was trying to say. He taps everything. That's actually really good. We lose like one thing in this combat, and then we like kill the other dude. That's fair. That is the best statement I've heard today, because that is beyond true. I think we block here. That's just beyond true. I'm just going to pop this out again. So now we have the option, we can just kill this off, and then like next turn, if he bricks on even one thing, start destroying his whole team. Or we can just play a big 4-4. I'm into the 4-4 for this turn. The only thing that we can draw with this that we actually want right now, though, is a... I guess we want the lands? Like, there's only 2 arcane adaptations in the deck, so like finding another part of the trigger is probably not something that's going to happen super often. I feel like we have relatively good blocks now, though. And we know he has no cards in hand, so we can Vraska's Contempt the big dog if we don't get a better play. Feeling pretty good about this game now. Don't really care that he turns that thing into a 3-3. Oh, well, he didn't. That's kind of weird. Oh, okay, yeah, he did. It just triggered very, very odd on my screen. Well, he skipped through his attack step too, unless he chose to. I don't think he chose to. Let's start by killing this one. We did that last game, not realizing that we couldn't win. It was fun. That was the funnest loss I've had in a long time. Alright, I guess we bring these in. I probably skip through 2 different phases, which kind of sucks, but... wonder if we bring these in. Sorry. Probably not. Our treasure maps are just like really slow. Alright, I'm gonna try this. Got a feeling if we don't draw our Bantu, we just don't win this match. Like, I don't think we should have won game 1, probably. Oh god, this hand is horribly slow, so what do we do? Can we keep this hand? Alright, sure, we'll keep this hand. I don't think our hands get a whole lot better than this. Which is real bad for us. Ooh. That's actually a pretty reasonable draw. We call Construct with this, and on turn 3, make a 2-2. Woo! No. That's good spells, homie. I should have played a Swamp on turn 1. No! That makes my Walking Ballista so much worse. So very much worse. Homie, why you do that? Brother Bear, why? Why do you make my card so much worse? Hey, Koro. Yeah, it's a blast. Yeah. Don't you dare be the 2-4 legend. Alright, could have been worse. Pretty sure I just still take 3 damage if he attacks. This next turn I can at least play a 3-3 blocker. Bantu? That's not a Bantu. Yeah. Defense is up. Needs modular. Oh my god, that'd be insane. It would be banned in it would be restricted in Vintage if it did. It would just have to be restricted in Vintage, right? Can you imagine if Walking Ballista and Hangerback Walker were just both had modular? How absurd would that be? I guess I'm supposed to block still. If he's got a spell, he's got a spell. Does not appear to have a spell. There you go, team. Team Walking Ballista is a 3-3. Well, let's do this. Has our opponent got in his hand just like a bunch of counter spells? Counter spells aren't good if we never play anything. That's a Scarab God. I know what we're playing. Admiral's Order. Okay. Could have played a worse spell, I guess. That gives this guy, his guy can block now. I guess we're still just taking 4 damage in and probably playing like the Marionette Master or the Unresh next turn. Want, 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 want. Alright, which one of you two are getting played? Guess I'm playing you? You're the one that might let me draw into something that matters? Speaking of which, a lot of these cards matter. He's probably going to put the Scarab God in a pile by itself. Yeah, he did in fact put the Scarab God in a pile by itself. I'm fine with the Scarab God going away. I don't actually think the Scarab God's that good here. My plan's probably to do something like Tezzeret, tick up, play Enthusiast, get 3 blockers. He's attacking with everything. What the hell's going on now? He's gonna block everything then? I don't care if he drew like a blossoming defense and saves one of his guys. Like, could absolutely care less if that's his play. Killing the other 2 things is worth it to me? Could truly care less if that was his play. Alright. Whoops, misclicked. Meant to play this one. He might have another counter. Okay, he doesn't even have another spell. I get to attack him now. I like attacking him. Maybe I shouldn't have played the Tezzeret that turn. Maybe I should have held up Essence Scatter. Because if he gets the thing that makes this dude unblockable, that could be a little problematic. Wouldn't be that bad because we wouldn't take any damage that turn. Tapping 4 mana for a Merfolk thing? 5 mana for a Merfolk thing? What is his Merfolk thing? That he's got 5 mana. Oh, okay, Silvergale, sure. Alright, well, he put some stuff on the table. Lethal next turn? I don't know how I'm lethal next turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, we're definitely lethal next turn. Because we get the Ethereum Cell, the next Ethereum Seal. Yeah. I'd forgot about this thing for a second. Yeah, I forgot about the second treasure for half a second. Yeah, that's another like 4 damage or whatever. Alright, kill this thing. Go ahead and yield to my triggers. Kill this thing. Yield to my triggers. Create a dude. Tap it for mana. Tap it for mana. We got a pity chest with this deck. Ha! Have no idea what we were playing, or no idea what we were doing or what we were playing, but we somehow acquired a pity chest with this deck. Let's open our chest and then go back and look at the deck. This deck was fun. That's about what we deserve. That's about what we deserve for playing this deck. He conceded before I could even play it for the mana I was. This deck was pretty neat. I really enjoyed playing this deck. This deck was definitely not as bad as it looks. Like, I'm not saying this deck was good or anything, but like, when you look at it, it looks absolutely carrying every deck in Standard, even Mardu. This deck was not as bad as it looked on paper. I had fun with this deck. I have no idea what I would change. Like, trying to tune this deck or fix this deck is a lot higher. It would take a lot higher brain power than I could ever figure out. Just a lot higher brain power than I could ever figure out. This is a net deck, and yeah, he plays a forest for the naturalized, which I was saying was kind of odd that like there's a forest for the naturalized, but there's no mountain for Deshandra's defeat. Sure, I know you still have two Spire Bluff Canals, but like the decks that you want Chandra's defeat in the most, I feel like getting it early would be important, and not being able to tutor it with either of these cards or your filter room kind of sucks. Oh, and Matt's conveniently live. Conveniently live, says Matt. You're not on my friends list right now, Matt. It does not show you live to me. Gotta have that 15 seconds or whatever, I guess, to pop up. I will keep pressing refresh. But yeah, I guess that was Matt giving me a hint that it is time for me to stop and him to start. And glimmering berries along with battled bridge. You should ship me that list, Cyber, because I had as much fun with this deck that I would probably play a similar deck to it again. Oh no, I'm not doing another league, Matt. Go ahead and turn your stream on. I was just making a joke. I was just waiting for it to tell me you're online. You definitely message me that list, Cyber, because I would definitely consider playing that deck. But Anesh is the combo in this deck, right? Like, you play Arcane Adaptation, then you turn all your things into Sphinxes, and this makes all your Sphinxes cost 2 less mana. So basically, if you ever get to untap with this and this in play, you cycle through your entire deck, you play a Marionette Master, and you get to play all of these for free, all of these for free, and all of these for 1 mana. So like, you build out a really giant board, and then you cast all of these on Sphinx, and then like where these are Sphinxes, you can pay 0 mana to bring them into play, and they'll have how many ever counters of Mimics you have in play, and then you can like use these to sack and kill your other Mimics and your servos and stuff like that, and then you kill them with the Marionette Master. It might be a convoluted way to do it, but I'm pretty sure it's what this deck was just kind of designed to. But like, this card makes all of the creatures in your deck Sphinx, and like this makes all of the Sphinxes cost 2 less. So it's like really the engine that this deck's trying to go with. Now, I'm not saying that this is the best build of this deck or anything, but like that's kind of the goal of this deck. It's like this 2-card combo that lets you go crazy. Yeah, Sailor to Memes sounds like a good one too, because you spend your 1 mana and you get your mana back and you get a trigger. So it's like you're getting a 3-row. That's actually a pretty good idea. I think you mentioned that to me on Twitter, but like That's kind of a pretty neat idea because like it definitely 3-rows while it's also a very good card versus aggro decks. I'm not sure how good the maps are. The maps like worked pretty well in this league, but like we didn't get paired versus much aggro. I don't know. Overall, I really like the deck. Like I'm not. When I say I really like the deck, I'm not telling you this deck is tier 1 or tier 2 or anything. I'm saying this deck felt really, really fun and is a deck I would continue to play in friendly leagues or Friday Night Magics or whatnot, but like I don't expect it would win a Grand Prix. It's almost 9 a.m. where I live, and I have not been to bed, so I'm about to go to sleep. But I'm going to be hosting Matthew Folks, who will probably be playing. I don't know exactly what he plays, but he's the current competitive trophy leader. So he'll probably be playing some kind of like more like tier 1-ish or tier 2-ish deck, and probably be going after the trophies today. And like he's a pretty informative player, has great music, like he's a good stream. Highly recommend this guy. But anyway, we're going to hop off here and we're going to give Matt a host. We're rarely up in time in the morning to give him one, but I appreciate all the new follows tonight. Thank you guys so much for coming by. And the last thing I'll say before I leave is keep in mind that I stream every day of the year. I'm trying to do 365 days. So far, I've not missed a single day since June 9th. We stream 90% of our streams standard. We stream a variety of decks. A lot of decks we've never played before. A lot of decks that we're just testing. Just a pretty large variety of decks. There's links below to stream to both my Twitter, where you can find every time we go live, and the deck list we're playing that night. And there's also a link down below to my YouTube, where you can find all of the past broadcasts. And like I said, there's a massive amount of decks on there if there's anything you're interested in looking on. I think there's like 200 and some videos. But anyway, take care, everybody. We're hopping off. And there'll be another video going up tonight. I have no idea what I played yesterday. The days kind of run together, but whatever that is will be going up in like 30 minutes or whatever. But anyway, take care, everybody, and thank you guys so much for stopping by again.